This is why I hate social media, or whatever the fuck you call them. Hello everyone, Dragon Souls here. Um, I been holding this in ever since I found out way before. It was like Sunday or Monday. I'm not sure what day. But allow me to explain, okay? So there's gonna be a little story before we actually get into the meat of this, okay? So that Saturday, um, I was talking to in the party chat, talking to my 2-year subscriber, Daryl Lumpkins, okay, and did not know anything about one of the Power Rangers passed away, and or anything, and um, so I woke up the next morning, which was on Sunday morning. And usually I get up around 5:30, close to 6 o'clock, because usually I'm getting to work. My body won't let me sleep until around 8 o'clock, in the morning, like I usually do. I guess my body's getting used to it, I guess. Um, so I go on YouTube on my PS4, try to look up videos I can watch and enjoy, just relax, just pass the time, till 7 o'clock comes so I can take my medicine, and then go from there, and do all what I need to do. Um, and then I came up with, I came out, and also I seen a video coming up saying something about Jason David Frank. And I was like, and they showed a thumbnail of him. I was like, huh? And it said, rest in peace. I was like, is this is this some kind of a fucking joke? And I clicked on a video and it says something about uh the guy that played as Tommy as the Green Ranger, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and the White Ranger. He's got a movie coming out next year. Sometime next year they're going to be releasing. And I say, well, I'm definitely going. And they showed just little clips of it. You can't hear nothing, just it's all silent, just him doing his acting throughout the whole movie, different clips of it. And I thought, oh, this is going to be cool, I can't wait for this to come out, it's going to be awesome. And then they were saying something about he passed away. And I was like, this is some kind of a sick joke, and I don't like it. And I said, you know what? I'm not gonna do this. I'm not a YouTuber to I'm not a YouTuber to where I all sit here and make false information, and lead my subscribers, my viewers to believing that these certain people did this certain things, and later on I find out the truth of what really happened, and then I lie to all y'all. I'm not getting in trouble for that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm a big fan of Tommy. I'm a big fan of David Frank. I'm a huge fan of his. He was a Power Ranger. Like they say, once a Power Ranger, always a Power Ranger. And I was a big fan of his. I never met him before. I always wanted to meet him in person. Could never meet him before. Couldn't never meet him because I don't have a vehicle or anybody to take me to see him. Take me to the convention site places where you could actually meet him. I couldn't do that. But I always wanted, that was my dream, to always meet him, you know, because I knew he was a nice guy. He was a really nice guy. So I watched him his videos on YouTube. He has a beautiful girl. He has a beautiful daughter, you know, and and I've seen her on his videos sometimes on YouTube, you know. I've seen his shows the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Me and my brother grew up with watching them shows, you know. All of the Power Rangers that he shows that he was in, Dino Thunder, whatever the heck you call it. I was watching. Me and him, I was always hooked onto that, watching that, you know, all of it, you know. And then we got thrown off on watching every other episode of the Power Rangers because he wasn't in it, you know. And there is some episodes of Power Rangers, new ones, that I hadn't even seen yet that he was in, you know. And so, so I waited, and I seen on social media one day saying that there's a rumor, saying this certain thing happened, this certain thing happened, this certain thing happened, and one thing led to another, one thing led to another, saying that rumors saying that he killed himself. And I was like, you're liars. You all are going to burn in hell for that. That's false information. It's a rumor. I don't like that, you know. I don't appreciate that, you know. I was like, and then all of a sudden, they sit there and said, the details are not out yet, and we like for y'all to be patient and respect the family, you know, and we will give you we will release the details as soon as we can. I was like, well, I understand that, you know, the family went through a lot, you know, losing him, you know, and I fully respect that because I lost my dad. I lost my dad, and I lost my uncle. I lost my dad in 2015, and I lost my uncle back in 2016. So I know how the family feels, you know, about losing a family member. You know, I do, you know, and I'm not making this about me at all. So any asshole out there who actually thinks, oh, he's making it live by himself, you can go fuck yourself. Seriously, I've had enough of people's bullshit, and I ain't putting up with it no more. Um, so all of a sudden, I kept saying no. I kept talking to my mom about it, and trying to talk to my mom about it. She wouldn't even answer me. You know, she wouldn't talk to me about it. You know, and I texted her about it, and she said she knows about it. You know, and she wasn't going to go there. You know, and because she didn't know what caused his death. You know. And so I talked to Randy Nation Roberts. We got in the party chat, you know, and I talked to her about it, and she said, yeah, she heard about it too, but she's like me, she didn't know the details about what caused his death, you know, out of nowhere, you know. And he was 49 years old. He's just a few years older than I am. Okay, I'm 43, so that 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 hit close to home on that, with me being 43 years old, you know. Um, so all of a sudden, one day I sitting here thinking, I was like, now watch this. The fucking social media will fucking do it. They will sit here and give out the results and say, oh, he killed himself. I said, watch it. Don't do it. You know, don't do it because they did it. They did it with my best friend Danny, you know, who passed away last year. He had a peacemaker in his heart. He went out to the river, you know, and he loves that river. I mean, he's a river freak. Okay, he loves being out in the river. You know, he always been working on his fishing net that someone put out there. You know, he's always been working on it for so many years. You know, and I knew the details with that, how what happened there, how he died, and all of a sudden the social media goes on the news goes all over all over the place saying that he drowned. Bullshit. That was a fucking lie, and I knew better than that because the guy could fucking swim. I'll tell you that much. So that was full of shit, you know, false information, like always. Then all of a sudden, the results came in, and I was watching. Didn't well. I don't know where Tyrone was reading this at, but I was watching Tyrone Magnus' video, and I am not going to call Tyrone Magnus a liar because he's just reading what was said. Okay, he was just reading what he was said, so no hate on him whatsoever. Okay. And I even looked it up trying to figure out where it was at, and apparently they got rid of it because I couldn't find it anywhere. So big shout out to Tyrone Magnus for his reactions to it, and him reading, letting everybody know what the results really were, what the results are, and what the bullshit they said. Um, they They said they came into details about it, and I'm going to go into details of what he read. Okay, they said that the girl named Kimberly. They have a video on YouTube about uh, Tommy and Kimberly was together, you know, friends, and like it is on his movies, and they're having you can tell by how great he looked, and how happy he was, and they were showing a Megazord, and Kimberly was taking pictures of it, and they was both smiling and being all happy, and they said that there was they say that they was in a hotel. Kimberly and Tommy and his wife was in a hotel, and Tommy, not Tommy, excuse me, Kimberly was in the hotel room with Tommy's wife, and I don't know what happened in there. All I know, they didn't say what was going on. All I know is they was getting into it big time, a big fat argument, and it was so loud that they disturbed the peace, and they had guards or somebody come in there and tell them to jump on them and tell them they need to calm down because they're disturbing the peace. And and they said, okay, so that broke it up right there, and between them two girls, and then they said that Tommy and the girl that played Kimberly was walking somewhere for a few minutes, and Jason came back, he went back to his hotel room to talk to his wife, and out of nowhere, him and his wife was getting into it big time. I mean, I guess she was accusing him of sleeping with her, and with that girl that played as Kimberly. She accused him of sleeping with her or something. I don't know what happened there. But they got into it in a hotel room, and it said that Tommy Jason went off and kicked her out of the hotel room, and then that's where they went off at. They didn't say anything about where the wife went to or anything. They just said that later on they tried to get a hold of Tommy, known as Jason, her husband, and he wouldn't respond. He wouldn't answer the phone. He wouldn't respond or anything. And when they got in the room, they found him dead. I won't say how how he died of what he died of, but they said that he killed himself, and when they said that how he died, I was like, you guys are full of shit. I said, you guys are full of shit. This is exactly what happened. This is exactly the same fucking story with Robin Williams. This is exactly what happened. The same goddamn story that they said about Robin Williams, by him killing himself in his study room. What in the hell is going on in this fucking world these days? It's so fucking stupid. Seriously, it is so fucking stupid. It is so goddamn stupid that it's like people can go around and killing people now and get away with this shit. This shit's not right. It's not. And I know some people may say, "Oh, it actually is true. He did kill himself." No, no. I refuse to believe that. Just like I refuse to believe that Robin Williams killed himself. I I refuse to believe that shit. I'm a big fan of both of them guys. And I refuse to believe in that. Okay? I don't know who did it because I wasn't really there. Okay? But all I can say is I'm a big fan of his, and I know he would never do shit like that. I've seen him on his videos, how he talks, how he acts on his videos, and you can tell by the way he talks, he wouldn't do nothing like that. So the people who's claiming that he did kill himself, you can all go to hell. Even the fucking social media who goes off and claims that he did it, 'cause I know he didn't. I refuse to believe it, and I will say this: it's okay if they want to sit here and let people like that get away with murder. That's okay. That's just fine. That's how the world is. This world has gone straight to hell now. This world is sick, twisted, and it's cruel, and it's just crazy. Sick and crazy. And this is the world we're living in now, where people can go around killing people and get away with it. I hate it. I really hate it. Especially with an actor that you're a big fan of. I really do. It's just sick. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it. It sickens me. And I will say this: I'm not gonna attack anyone. I'm not gonna attack anyone because, like I said, I don't know what really went down, what happened there, or nothing. I don't know. I'm not going to attack anybody, and don't even think, oh, he's attacking everybody now. No, I'm not attacking no one. All I'm saying is, people want to believe whatever they want to believe. They can. They're free to believe whatever they want. But I've already talked to Daryl about this a few days ago. Before I left the house, and I told him about the rumor and the thing I was hearing, and he said, yeah, he heard the same thing. He said he don't believe in that crap at all either. He thinks he believes he thinks the same thing I said. So yeah, but yeah, he is gone. He is gone. He's in a better. I will say this: he's in a better place than he was now. Than he was then. He's rest in peace, Jason Frank. Rest in peace to him. And whoever. And all I can say is whoever did it to both of these guys, to to Robin Williams and Jason and David Frank, whoever did this to them, their time is coming. They're, the only person who's gonna fully judge them, judge these people for doing it, is the man upstairs. The good Lord will take care of them, and they're gonna and if they and they're gonna wish they hadn't done it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say all these certain people are going to go to hell for killing these certain people. These people's gonna go to hell for these certain things. I'm not gonna judge nobody. I'm not gonna put the blame on anyone. I don't know who did it. They're covering. To me, social media is covering up. They covered up um, Robin Williams, and now they're covering up Jason David Frank's death as well. They're all covering it up. They don't want nobody actually knowing who's doing it, who actually did it. So it is what it is. They're just letting people get away with murder, and all I can say is the good Lord when the time comes, the good Lord's going to take care of them. That's all I can say. And yes, I'm a Christian, so if you got a problem with that, you can kiss my ass. I just had to get this off my chest. I was watching. Me and my friend was watching a video, and of him, being a Power Ranger and doing his acting, and me having a great time, just remembering the good old times when he was still alive, We were sitting there watching that for a little bit, and also we were watching the girl that played Kimberly. We subscribed to her channel as well, and she's a good singer. She's a damn good singer, And also, I seen a video. I don't know if it's his channel or not, but the guy that played the Red Ranger on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I saw a video of him talking about it, and I gave him a like. I gave them both a like, and also I subscribed to his channel too. I don't know if it's his channel or not, but I did subscribe to his channel as well. And I fully respect. I definitely the guy that played Red Ranger on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and the girl that played Kimberly on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I fully respect both of them, and even all the other Power Rangers who played on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I fully respect all of them. The ones that's still alive, I fully respect them, and to his family, my heart goes out to you. It really does. Thank you all so very much for watching and listening to me like this. Like, subscribe, turn on all notifications, and if you have a Discord, send me your Discord username and I can add you on my phone. Well, I can add you right here since I'm at the house. I can add you on there on the friends list on my Discord. That way, when I go live on my channel, you'll be notified when I can send a link to my streams to you through the Discord. That way, you'll know that I'm live on the stream. Because sometimes the notification shit doesn't always work. So that way you can be notified that way that I'm live, okay? And if you don't have an account, Discord account. Always you can easily make one, and then you can send me your username that way. Okay. You can always say is this: if you don't, well, if you don't want to, you don't have to. I'm not gonna force you. But if you don't, and you really want to see my live streams, and then that's the best way to do it, because I can't guarantee you'll get notified. And I don't want to hear no. And for those who don't want to do it, I don't want to hear no complaints of bitching them in my stream chat saying that YouTube didn't notify me. Well, you know how you can do it, okay? So don't complain to me. Don't come complain to me about you didn't get notified, okay? Thank you all for watching.